The Quran, the holy book of Islam, is a profound text that has guided millions of people for over 14 centuries. Revered as the literal word of God revealed to Prophet Muhammad, it's a source of spiritual, moral, and intellectual guidance for Muslims worldwide. While many are familiar with its core teachings, there are lesser-known aspects of the Quran that are deeply fascinating and reveal its unique depth, structure, and impact. Here are 10 intriguing facts about the Quran that you might not know, each shedding light on its remarkable nature. 1. The Quran's preservation is unparalleled. One of the most extraordinary aspects of the Quran is its impeccable preservation. Unlike many ancient texts, the Quran has remained unchanged since its revelation in the 7th century. It was memorized by thousands of Prophet Muhammad's companions and written down during his lifetime under his supervision. The process was meticulous. Verses were recorded on materials like parchment, bones, and leather, and cross-checked for accuracy. Today's Quran, whether in Cairo, Karachi, or New York, is identical to the earliest manuscripts, like the Birmingham Quran manuscript, dated to within 20 years of the Prophet's death. This level of preservation, achieved without modern technology, is a testament to the dedication of early Muslims and is unparalleled in religious history. 2. It has a unique linguistic style. The Quran is written in classical Arabic, but its linguistic style is unlike any other Arabic text, even from its time. It doesn't conform to traditional poetry or prose, creating a genre of its own that scholars call Quranic. Its rhythmic cadence, balanced phrasing, and powerful imagery captivate listeners, even those who don't understand Arabic. Native Arabic speakers often describe its language as mesmerizing, with a flow that feels almost otherworldly. This distinct style challenged the poets of 7th century Arabia, who were masters of eloquence, to produce anything comparable, a challenge they couldn't meet. 3. The Quran's mathematical patterns are mind-blowing. The Quran contains numerical patterns that have fascinated scholars and mathematicians for centuries. For example, certain words like day, yam, appear exactly 365 times in its singular form, aligning with the number of days in a solar year. The word month, shar, appears 12 times, matching the months in a year. Even more intriguing, the Quran has a symmetrical structure. The word God, Allah, appears 2,698 times, and its numerical placement in certain chapters follows a precise pattern. These mathematical intricacies, discovered long after the Quran's revelation, suggest a level of precision that continues to spark debate and wonder. 4. It predicted scientific phenomena. The Quran contains verses that describe natural phenomena with striking accuracy, centuries before modern science confirmed them. For instance, it describes the embryonic development of humans in stages, Surah Al-Mu'minun 23:12-14, aligning closely with modern embryology. Another verse, Surah An-Nur 24:40, compares the darkness of the deep ocean to layers of waves, a phenomenon only understood after deep-sea exploration became possible. While the Quran isn't a science textbook, these references have intrigued researchers and believers alike, sparking discussions about divine knowledge embedded in its verses. 5. The Quran was revealed over 23 years. Unlike many religious texts compiled at once, the Quran was revealed gradually over 23 years, from 610 to 632 CE. This piecemeal revelation allowed it to address real-time events in the Prophet's life, offering guidance on everything from personal struggles to societal reforms. Each verse or chapter, surah, came in response to specific contexts, yet the final compilation forms a cohesive, timeless message. This dynamic revelation process highlights the Quran's role as a living guide, adapting to the needs of its first community while remaining relevant today. 6. It contains a challenge to humanity. The Quran issues a bold challenge in Surah Al-Baqarah 2:23-24. If anyone doubts its divine origin, they should produce a chapter like it. This challenge, known as the Challenge of the Quran, invites critics to replicate its linguistic beauty, structure, and depth. In 14 centuries, no one, neither poets, scholars, nor linguists, has successfully met this challenge. Even during the Prophet's time, when Arabic poetry was at its peak, adversaries couldn't produce anything comparable. This enduring challenge underscores the Quran's claim to divine authorship and continues to intrigue literary scholars. 7. The Quran's shortest and longest chapters are profoundly balanced. The Quran's 114 chapters vary dramatically in length, yet each carries profound meaning. The shortest chapter, Surah Al-Kawthar, chapter 108, has just 3 verses, yet it offers deep spiritual reassurance to the prophet. The longest, Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, spans 286 verses and covers laws, stories, and guidance for an entire community. Despite their differences, the chapters complement each other, creating a balanced text that addresses both the spiritual and practical needs of its readers. This balance showcases the Quran's ability to convey vast wisdom in concise forms and detailed narratives alike. 8. It emphasizes universal values. While the Quran is the cornerstone of Islamic faith, its messages often transcend religious boundaries. It emphasizes universal values like compassion, justice, and mercy. For example, Surah Al-Ma'idah 532 states that saving one life is like saving all of humanity, a principle echoed in many ethical traditions. The Quran also encourages critical thinking, urging readers to reflect on the universe and their place in it. Surah Al-Imran 3, 190, 191. These universal themes make the Quran resonate with people of diverse backgrounds, fostering dialogue about shared human values. 9. The Quran's oral tradition is still alive. The Quran was primarily an oral revelation, memorized and recited by the Prophet and his followers. This oral tradition remains vibrant today through Hufaz, people who memorize the entire Quran. There are millions of Hufaz worldwide, some as young as 7, who can recite all 600-plus pages from memory with perfect accuracy. This tradition, known as Hifz, is a living link to the Quran's origins, ensuring its preservation even in the absence of written copies. The melodic recitation styles like Tajweed add an artistic dimension, making Quranic recitation a celebrated art form. 10. It has inspired countless works of art and literature. The Quran's influence extends far beyond religion, shaping art, literature, and culture across centuries. Its verses have inspired intricate calligraphy, adorning mosques and manuscripts with breathtaking designs. Poets like Rumi and Hafiz drew heavily from Quranic themes, weaving its wisdom into their mystical poetry. Even non-Muslim writers like Goethe expressed admiration for its literary power. The Quran's rhythmic beauty and profound metaphors have left an indelible mark on global culture, making it a source of inspiration for creatives across time and traditions. Why these facts matter? These 10 facts reveal the Quran as more than a religious text. It's a linguistic marvel, a historical phenomenon, and a source of intellectual and spiritual depth. Its preservation, style, and universal messages continue to captivate people, whether they approach it with faith, curiosity, or scholarship. The Quran invites exploration, challenging readers to ponder its meanings and reflect on its relevance in their lives. From its mathematical patterns to its cultural impact, the Quran remains a dynamic force, sparking wonder and dialogue across the globe. If you found these facts as fascinating as we do, there's so much more to explore about the Quran and its timeless wisdom. Subscribe to this channel for more engaging content that dives deep into topics that inspire, inform, and intrigue.